Taurus and Leos. How will Leos affect Taurus? Well, Leos, if you have your ascendant in Taurus or your sun in Taurus, Leo people would trigger the fourth house from Taurus. And the fourth house rules family, settling down, emotional stability. So Leos are in the lives of Tauruses, especially Taurus ascendant people, to teach them how to be more balanced, to teach them how to have more emotional centeredness, how to look more within themselves and try and find happiness, because fourth house is the house of happiness. And real happiness only comes from outside, not from inside, not from the outside world. And with their life or with their example or with something they say, the Leos will teach Tauruses, especially Taurus ascendant, how to center within, how to be calmer, how to look for inner, real, lasting, stable emotional states which stem from from inner stability, which come from emotional from centeredness within, from emotional centeredness, and looking in introspectiveness, looking within. Also, Leos can increase the desire for settling of a Taurus ascendant or sun person. So especially in love relationship, if Taurus ascendant person meets a Leo woman or a Leo man, for instance, they might for the first time want to settle down, to start the roots, to have a family, to buy property, or you have a friend who is a Leo and you're a Taurus ascendant or sun in Taurus, and this Leo friend has a great house, and it just inspires you that you also want to save enough to buy property or to be more settled in life, to put roots in life, And also the Leo person, fourth house is the house of motherhood. So Taurus person might feel that the Leo people are often like parental figures in their life, like a mothering figure who takes care of them, who is kind of protective and caring, that someone, Leo can be for them someone they can tell and share with their more intimate soul secrets, someone that they can really trust, who can feel almost like a mother figure in their life, and who can make them emotionally more relaxed and stable. Or sometimes Leos can trigger this in Taurus ascendant people in the wrong way, by them being strongly unsettled people and strongly off-balance people. And because of that, the Taurus ascendant person tries to center themselves and tries to regulate themselves and try to regulate their emotions and tries to go more introspective and to develop inner sense of emotional sufficiency. And also a Leo person can be a great estate agent for Taurus, because it can help them find a great car, because cars and vehicles are also ruled by fourth house, or great property again. And also, it's just this interesting connection between Taurus and Leos, that there is a feeling of paternal feelings between them. Because actually, if you have Leo ascendant, Taurus people will trigger, or Leo sun, Taurus people will trigger the 10th house for Leos. And the 10th house is the house of the father. And the Tauruses, the Leos trigger the house of the mother for Tauruses. So there is this father-mother figure roles that sometimes they exchange, like the paternal roles between each other. So they can learn a lot from each other, Leos and Tauruses. Normal astrologers, modern astrologers, they say Leo and Taurus are not compatible because they're so different from each other. But actually, Leo and Taurus make each other grow so much faster than any other signs, because of this tension that exists between the two signs. So actually, some of the most productive relationships in life between people can be between Leos and Tauruses, for example, because also if you're Leo ascendant and you have your sun in Leo, Taurus will trigger your 10th house. So the Taurus person will stimulate you to develop exactly the opposite things that the Leo person stimulates the Taurus person to develop. The 10th house is the house of career, of the world, of ambition, of achievement in the world, of being visible, of getting things done, of putting your name out there, of being noticed, of working hard, of work ethic, of gaining authority, gaining reputation, influence over others. So this is how a Taurus will affect a Leo. You know, a Taurus will inspire a Leo to work harder, or they can collaborate for work projects together. Or a Taurus person often can be boss figures or manager figures or paternal figures in the life of Leo persons. While the Leo person will teach the Taurus more about the importance of the inner life, of the family life, the importance of the inner happiness, while the Taurus person teaches the Leo person is the opposite, the importance of the ambitions, of achievements of the outer world, of getting things done into the outer world, being productive in the outer world, which is usually the career that we do, which is usually connected with achievements in our career. So yes, it's quite interesting interaction between the two signs. There is a lot of growth. There is a lot they can learn from each other, and they can balance each other quite beautifully, especially with more mature people, people who are, you know, in their 30s and 40s onwards. It gets easier to reconcile those two signs because the two are pushing in completely different, they're giving completely opposing lessons to each other, but because of this, they kind of balance each other out, you know. So thank you so much, and you can write your comments.